Okay, so I had some inspiration for this Zoom. Mel, you're kind of new, so this part of it might not apply to you, but the rest of the training part is definitely going to apply. Okay, so I had noticed, because I know you guys are in your Connect app, and you can see your activity and you can see your team's activity, right? And I've noticed, I don't know if you guys ever clicked on it, but you can see there's a blue bar for loyal customers and there's a green bar for distributors. And I have noticed that green bar has been going down and down and down and down and down. We focus so much on loyal customers lately. I think we need to talk about distributors. Okay. We really do. You know, if you guys, and I said to you guys on my Zoom this morning and on the live video, if you have anything that you want me to cover while doing this, put in the chat or unmute yourselves. Okay. And there's not many on here, so you don't definitely know if they don't be on there. So I have a serious question I need to ask you. I had a really good conversation with Amy about it. Me and her going back and forth about it. Okay. And I want you guys to really, really listen to this question. Do you, okay, we all believe in the power of this business, right? We know that this business can literally change lives. But do you guys believe in the power of this business that you can provide your downline? Does that make sense? You guys can unmute yourselves if you want. There's only 5 of you on here. Do you guys believe you can show your downline the power of this business? Do you believe that you have to offer that to people? Honestly.
Absolutely.
Yes. Where do you guys feel that you're there's something that, because I know you guys have seen the way I speak to people. Mel's pretty recent, so this is actually, I have a really good question for her. So she's like, oh my God. You know, you guys have seen the way that I speak to my potential team members. You guys see the exact conversations that I have with them. And you guys, I've seen you guys even use the same thing, but there's something missing. And does anybody feel like they know the answer to it? Or they just have no idea what it is? April, is that what you're raising your hand? Yeah, you guys speak freely, because this is
confidence
to be a discussion, because that's what I said to Amy. I'm like, there's something missing. I'm gonna find it.
For me, it's confidence.
Okay, confidence, absolutely. Good confidence. So what part of it? Just you do, what do you feel like you don't have something that they see in you versus somebody else, or the confidence of being able to train somebody? Like, what type of confidence? I love that. Thank you.
For me, self-doubting myself, because I've always done that, and then I know I could probably bring it on.
Yeah,
like doubting myself and stuff like that. I used something a month ago when I was talking to Josie, and I can't remember what it was.
You know,
I just have those little sisters in my head that won't shut up.
Yeah, the two little, or the good angel and the bad angel kind of thing.
Yeah, but they're both bad angels.
Your family. You know what, Louisa?
Yep.
Great point. Really great point, right? I actually just did a TikTok about this, you guys. Like, and this is where I want to really help you, because I'm going to show you a few tools that I totally forgot until like 5 minutes before we hopped on the Zoom. I did not have confidence when talking to people. I literally had Samantha giving me verbatim what to say to people. Okay. But I want to ask you guys, okay? And April was, like, we all know April tried to hunt me down. That girl was joining no matter what, right? But what was it that drew you guys to want to speak to me? Like, what was it? Was it the personality? Was it something that I said that really hit a nerve? What was it? Do you guys remember? Mel, you're pretty recent, so this is my question for you. What was it that made you stop on my video and comment or fill out the influencer application? So, you know, I think you're muted, so you have to unmute yourself. You know, and guys, feel free to openly talk about this. Yeah.
I was following you on TikTok for a while,
because you just said funny shit, relatable, mum stuff. I was like, the shit gets it. I have to watch her, and then it just went from there. Like, so relatable.
Yeah.
Just said it how it was. I loved it.
And then, you know what? That is really funny that you said that, because when we were messaging this morning, and I'm going to find this girl and I'm going to show you guys exactly what she wrote. Hopefully we can find her. Where did she go? And April, you can, if you know what, because I think April, you were blogging before. I know some people have done this before, and what about you? There she is.
What about me?
Yeah, what about you? What drew you to do it?
So basically I was blogging. I was kind of on a path. I had my own Facebook page going. I already was growing my following base, and TikTok was new to me at the moment. And I just remember scrolling through it and be like, hey, I kind of love this app. And that's when I started falling in love with it. And I started seeing there was other moms on there like me. And I was like, hey, this is nothing like Facebook. And then I came across your video and I was like, oh, she's cool. What's she doing? I didn't even know what you were doing. And I'm like, I gotta find out though, because I want to do it too. And the thing is, it didn't even matter what you did. I didn't even care, because when you told me it works, I knew right away. I was like, oh. And then 3 days later, I'm like, okay, let's do this. When are we doing it? And you're like, what?
I didn't think everyone was going to join at all. I thought she was like, yeah, I remember saying that. And then she's like, no, I actually want to join. I'm like, oh, okay. Okay. So that, and I love that you said that. Okay. TikTok, right? We've a couple of you guys have dabbled into the TikTok. Wow. Okay. Into TikTok. And, that's
a little bit.
It's like saying, what is that thing, like what the hell is it people say, the marijuana joint, or the marijuana cigarette, when old people say that. I don't know why that popped in my head. And TikTok, but TikTok is scary. And I'm not saying you guys have to jump into it and start making all these crazy videos, but it really goes into why a lot of things shifted for me. Like I told you guys, I used to have to get Samantha to have to talk to potential team members for me. So what changed, right? What changed? And it changed big time when I went onto TikTok. And it's the same message that the girl sent me this morning. She's like, send me the info. I seen the other influencers, but you're by far the best because you're real, right? Because you're real. And, I do not pretend to be a, perfect person. We all know that. But, and like April said, she came across a mom, right? And what do I always say to you guys when we're talking to people? You want to lead as you, right? We want to lead as you, not the It Works distributor, right? When you guys are talking to potentials, and Mel can probably relate to this because she's had the most recent conversation with me because she's the newest. You guys, I stopped the conversation talking about It Works very quickly so I can get to know them. I'm not scared to do that anymore. I'm not scared to voice message them and have them voice message me back and really get to know them. There's no potential team member conversation that you're going to have that's going to go in 5 seconds like a loyal customer. Mine don't either. Okay. April was not an anomaly. Okay. But she hunted me down. She was only messaging me on my YouTube. That's an anomaly, right? An anomaly. It doesn't happen that often. A lot of the times I have to have conversations with people, and I know, okay, I know after I have that conversation with them and I speak to them, they are going to be watching me like a hawk. Okay. They're going to want to see the type of person I am. Like, is this girl actually for real? Like, I make jokes at people. I laugh at people. I point out my own flaws. I show them an actual human being on the other side. Right. And, and I feel like maybe that's where people struggle, because Louisa said that has a lot to do with confidence. Right. And I feel like a lot to do with confidence is when you've never made anything that much in this business. Right. When you can't say, I've made $5,000. When you say I have made a $10,000 bonus, when you can't say those words, you guys feel like you're at a disadvantage, and you guys couldn't be more wrong. Okay, you could not be. Look, my naked slate back there. It's sweet. Okay, I'm gonna like this so YouTube doesn't block it. You know, you guys couldn't be more wrong. Sorry, I'll just finish, April. Then you can go. The average person in America, I don't think we're any wrestler from America, but we're gonna use it. Is $500 away from bankruptcy. What's more relatable, making $500 a month or making $5,000 a month? A lot of people don't even that's not even a goal for them right now. They're just looking to get off the edge. A lot of people are just look at like I think diapers went skyrocketed because of COVID.
Yeah, they're pretty pricey
diapers.
Now.
Like
yeah, they're pricey.
People just need a helping hand off the ledge. Okay?
That was me at the beginning of the month.
Exactly. A helping hand off the ledge. Right? April, did you want to say something about that?
So I just wanted to say, for the last few months that like I've been doing this, my latest aha moment has been like I've been doing a lot of training with Coach Fryer, as well as other things I've been doing. And right now, my biggest thing is to say is you can get the product anywhere. You can buy weight loss products anywhere. You're not selling the weight loss product, you're selling you.
Yeah.
What separates what separates us from our competitors is that they literally get us, our support. You know, the fact that we are just a message away if they have questions, if they have concerns, or they need help, or we're there to support them, as opposed to walking into a store, buying something you have no clue about and leaving, and that's it, right?
Having to call a 1-800 number.
So you're selling you.
Yeah. Yeah, Louisa. Exactly. You know what? And you know what, April? And you hit the nail on the head. And I want to help you guys with this because, you know, when someone joins you, like Josie, when someone joins you or Louisa or Mel or April, they not only get you, they get me. They get Amy. They get April Jennings. They get Jade Hooper. They get Cheyenne Knox. Okay? They aren't just going to be trained by you. I wasn't just trained by Amy. I was trained by Christina, because I'm going to do that. But, you know, there was a lot of stuff that she did teach me. You know, I can't go be completely ungrateful for who she is. She turned out to be a psychopath in the end. But in the beginning, she was not like that. But I also learned from April. Okay? I got a one-on-one Zoom with April Jennings was one of the most defining moments of my business. You know how much people pay for stuff like that? Thousands of dollars. And when people join our team, they get that at their fingertips. They can jump on a Jade Hooper Zoom. They can jump on an Ashley Mayfield Zoom if they get on an hour early. Denise Walsh. She's a best-selling novelist, right? And people pay thousands of dollars to get these people at interviews, and we get to hop on for free. You know, when you guys, and I know it's hard, but I really want you to focus on when you're speaking, okay? And this is where you're going to confidence. Remember all that. Remember you know, I think the best thing that was ever told me was, you know, who am I to judge if someone is for this opportunity, if it's for them or not? That's not my job. So hey, my job is to tell everybody, okay? My job is to you let everybody know. Like I was talking to, I can't remember who that was this morning, whatever. Oh, that Amber girl, you know, and if the first glance of looking at her, she had everything together. You guys remember Stephanie Dunn? You don't know her story? Like, they look like they had the big house, the fancy cars, they owned gyms and everything. Inside, they were selling everything to pay their mortgage. She said nobody would have known how much that we needed this. You know, and how many people were too scared or lacking confidence to speak to them. He's like, but like literally, I was dying inside for something like this. And now they're Black Diamond's top #1 selling people in the company, right? It's not that our job is not to judge who would be good, like, unless they're like, you know, Miss freaking like swearing Nelly on Facebook or something like that. Someone who's really, really, is gonna, you know what I mean, okay? Somebody who's very, I didn't want to say repulsive, but what's the word I'm looking for? Someone who is, you know, I don't know.
Well put together?
No, someone who's just like just throwing the F-bombs and C words and stuff like that all over social media or whatever. They're like, doing drugs on social media. Probably not somebody I'm gonna ask to be in the business, but
Right.
but the other side of it, okay, the other side of it, someone who just a beautiful woman who looks like she's got all her crap together, and you guys think, nah, this is be too minimal for her. Who are you to judge? You have no idea. She could be $500 away from bankruptcy. And this for an hour a day, because the average person wants to join this. Okay, average person only wants $500 a month in this business. 80% of people only. You guys are more relatable than I am. Right? You guys are more relatable. $100. The bonuses that we have right now, the extra $100 a week. You know how much that would do for us? That could put food in somebody's fridge. That could put the gas in the car that someone needs to get to their job. And
You mean the hydro bill? Because mine's electric.
Keep their lights on.
That's why I giggled. Mine's electric.
And you know how we do it, you guys? We shout it out from the mountaintops, and you don't stop talking about it. They say the average person needs to see something 9 to 10 times. But here's the thing. Doesn't mean you posting something 9 to 10 times. What do we say? The 30% of your friends list actually sees your posts, right? 30% of people, right? So they're not going to see it every time you post it. You have to shout it out from the mountaintops. The best advice I ever got from Ray Higdon is you are not promoting to a standing army. What does that mean? People are not waking up and seeing what you're posting. That's what that means. People aren't just unless they're your mom, okay, or maybe your husband.
You have to open up like a storefront daily.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Like Crystal, April. Like people aren't just gonna walk by your store location every single day and see that, right? And that's what your Facebook is, a billboard to your business, right? Shout it out to the rooftops. Shout it out to the rooftops. But Jamie, what are we talking about in the beginning? I haven't made a dime in this business. Either did I when I started shouting out to the rooftops. Okay. And I'm actually going to show you some of this. And I'm really going to help you out with some of this stuff. So we're going to go on to Facebook. And because I remember Christina Watts did a 30-day posting challenge when I first joined. And I joined this posting challenge. Facebook's going to take forever to load. I totally forgot all about this. And I want to show you what you guys can use in your businesses. And remember, okay, you don't know what would actually make someone want to join, okay? Remember, you guys remember Afia, Josie probably does, Louisa probably does. She joined because someone's talked about the tax write-offs because she was making too much money and she wanted the tax write-off. She's like, what? Sign me up. Because when anybody joins a home-based business, you get the tax write-off. You almost have to take yourself out of the situation.
The first time,
out of it. Sorry?
I said the first time I signed up, it was under my cousin, not Samantha, it was Stephanie. Yeah. Because I was wondering what Stephanie was doing. And then Stephanie told me her story of how she signed up under Samantha. That's what got me hooked.
Okay, so I'm going to show you guys day. So then what if we go to the 25th? Can we go? Okay. Okay, Christina Watts. Okay, done. Is that going to bring that up? I should have put my little... Okay, and
getting a little dark in my corner.
This is 25th. Okay, okay. So I'm gonna show you guys. This is literally you guys 2 months after I joined the business. Okay, I'm not gonna show you some spammy posts I did, but
Oh, come on! I remember those.
So excited to wake up this morning and find out we have a new team member, Maricela. Is ready to work her business and start making an income from the comfort of her home. I've never met this girl before in my life. Okay. I have never met this girl, but she was welcomed into the team page. Okay. That's one. Let's go back.
So when somebody adds a new team member, we can welcome them on our own page too.
Yeah, you can. I don't tag, we don't tag them. Okay. Or when somebody's done something huge, when somebody earns one of those 5 club bonuses, that's curiosity. That means people are wanting to do this. It means there's, I don't want to say productivity is the wrong word, but it means there's people are they say birds of a feather flock together, right? When the things become trends, like keto was the 5th Googled word of 2017. What happened to our company? Our company came out with the entire ketogenic line and it flew off the shelves, right? People want to see that other people are actually doing it. Right?
I guess what I did.
And you notice how there was no, hey, start my business. No, it was curiosity. All right, so let's go to.
Don't forget to take the coffee. I was happy to get my greens today.
Okay.
I got a Beachbody representative in love with our body wrap.
Okay,
And
this
my
one's funny.
customer.
Okay, this one is funny.
Oh my God, you've changed so much, girl.
That's Trisha. Okay,
Oh, is that Trisha?
that's Trisha.
Holy crow.
I did not meet Trisha for 2 months after this. I met Trisha. No, wait. I met her when they announced the Emerald bonus. And I asked Christina to put me in a chat with somebody who was running for the Emerald bonus. Okay.
She's got quite the story that I would like to share.
Exactly. Okay. Well,
She is
Trisha
definitely-
talks about this all the time because Trisha actually didn't like me at this time because she's like, who's this girl coming up? You know, it's just so competitive. Wow, this makes me believe how amazing our company is. Trisha Boyd is on our team and just officially retired from her full-time job. Okay, there was a girl that was just announced in the Limitless Tribe group or team page. She literally just quit corporate America.
Oh, wow.
That's something to shout out to the mountaintops, is it not? Right?
Yeah.
Okay, so someone gets one of those bonuses. Someone, you notice. Oh. Okay, someone gets one of the bonuses, whatever, and you guys can use them. And I remember Christina Watts made it do. She gave us these posts. Okay, I wouldn't. No, I don't even know what I was gonna say there, but yeah, that's funny. I laugh at this every time. So this is 2018. Okay, and here's my biggest one that she taught us how to do. Okay, on January 5th. No, she knows. I love this time of year. Okay. Ready? Okay, so here's one. But this is I just came out. Welcome to the team. Welcome to a man of his house that filled a position to work from home with our business. He gets to train at his own time and work at his own time. Can't wait to show him that the busiest people do the best at my job. Let's do this. Okay. This is a post that she helped us for curiosity. Okay. So this is, okay, here it is. You guys, I had not brought my husband home. Okay. And read the bottom. This year, because of it worse, my husband is going to enjoy his voice. He's going to be shut down and we won't need to panic. I told everybody what I was going to do with this business. And I told them over and over and over and over and over. Okay. I told everybody every little win I did. Okay. If my first paycheck was $44, guess what I told everybody did? I put a tank of gas in my car. Okay. My paycheck was $200. I remember, I wish I could find it for you guys if I did. I remember it was the first time I got to go down to the grocery store, fill up the grocery cart, and my husband didn't have to pay for it. I was so proud of that. For someone who always thought they were going to be somebody, and I ended up dropping out of university 3 times, that $200 meant more to me than my first 5-figure paycheck. I'm not shitting you guys. The fact that I made
every month I get a paycheck.
What?
I said I'm stoked every month I get a paycheck. I'm like,
What do
woo!
you mean? Like, show it to the root. If you make $20 in this business, like if you sign those, what is it, 2 LCs or 3 LCs, and you make that $20 with the new bonus, right? That can be formula for somebody. That could be, I didn't even know how diapers are anymore. My kids have been on diapers too long. But I think the big box is $38. You can get diapers for $20.
Actually, I think they're up to $40 now.
Yeah, for the big box. But you know what?
Yeah.
I could buy them a little pack of diapers. Right?
Yeah.
I could put $20 in there. And you guys shout it to the rooftops. I promise you, they're watching. Like I said today, you might only get 10 likes on a post. The funny thing is, you go put something up on a story. How many views do you get on it? 200 views? What depends on how many friends you have, right? That means 200 people are still reading it. They're just not liking or commenting. Okay.
Like my one friend, when I posted, I figured out how to do a comment for the one post you posted about the states. Friend of mine goes, and something about the state of Denial. I was like, yeah, okay.
you know, and you know what, and a perfect example of who does this, guys, and is so freaking relatable. Let's go back to Facebook.
Right there.
Is okay. There is no person that does lifestyle posts better than Jade freaking Hooper. Okay, I promise you guys, this girl never stops talking about what this business did for her. You know how many times I have heard her story? I could probably tell her story, and I could go. She's always in Instagram doing videos. I could probably go on and tell her story. That's when you know you're telling your story a lot. Okay. Guys, and her Mel and Crystal, she's one of our ambassador diamonds. She's freaking incredible. She's the first time I realized, right, that I could be myself, that I could actually be me when I'm posting the real side of motherhood, right? She is not a fitness model. She's not a perfect person that farts rainbows, right? See, listen, the moment I allowed myself to be perfect, the moment I allowed myself to just not be perfect, but be present, right? You know, people not only, you know, for content, people want to know that, you know, you're not perfect. Like, we're not asking you to be perfect, right? You know, when I first went after the first Emerald bonus, I did not get it. And I told everybody that. But then Mark announced it the very next day. I said, is it going to stop me? No. I'll get the next one. I know I'll get the next one. You watch me. You watch me. People are attracted to that. They're attracted to positivity. How many guys have been on TikTok and you're tired of all the freaking negativity talk and people being so freaking dramatic? And you come across a positive post and you're like, I cannot like it more. Right? People are attracted to light. They're attracted to, and you're like, you don't have to, yes, you can have those. Okay, you don't have to, the thing is, you don't have to make 5 figures a month to people to want to be a part of what you have. They just want to be a part of the fire. And that's how you show it. You show it with lifestyle posts, right? How many people do you realize who are lonely moms who would love to be on this Zoom right now? Sitting here chatting with us, or on our power hour this morning, laughing, right? You know, you know, we have such a fun time on power hours. No, okay, you know,
I could keep up with you this morning.
Sorry, April, you got to sit again.
But they never actually do it.
Sorry?
I keep getting like the runaround. They all chase me. They want to do it, but then they never do it.
But the dumb thing is that's normal. That's when you have to remember when I said I get no's all the time, or I got to think about it. Then I know they're watching. That's when those posts of you shouting everything out to the rooftops, even at what everybody's doing in this business, is gonna come into play. Oh, people are joining. People are making money. Like, people are earning bonuses. Sorry, Crystal. Like, I got
so you can share people.
What'd you say?
I said, and share people's stories like
yours.
Exactly. Like yours are
like, for example, I did a post the other day, a couple days ago, and Josie actually shared it, and it was about my son having apraxia speech because it was apraxia speech awareness day, and I'm actually in the midst of changing my life story because my husband's hotel that he formerly worked at was sold to the British Columbia provincial government right out from underneath them. Yeah, that is why I'm glad what I do. I don't have to worry about any of this.
Exactly. And stuff like that happens to people. I look all the time right now, right? The only thing that I recommend, Crystal, is like, if I make a post, okay? If I make a post, like a lifestyle post of what this business has done for me or whatever, I wouldn't share my story. Like, I wouldn't share it like that. I would make your own post. Like, Josie shared something about her son, right? Which is different because you don't want people messaging me.
Wrong one.
Yeah,
that was my son.
Okay.
How she worded it, and she went and said, "This is my friend's Louisa's son," and she tweaked it to show that this is
exactly. You don't want people messaging me.
Yeah.
Right. So you notice when I shared you guys those posts, nobody was tagged because I don't want people like, I'm like, well, I'll go join her then. Like, because she's sharing this post. So I'm like, oh, thanks, Crystal. But like I was saying in the beginning, Chris, where you actually missed it. And this is where you guys, this is where I want you guys to gain the confidence, because I'm behind you. I will train them. April Jennings trains them. Jade Hooper trains them. You're not the only one that's going to train them. There, you have an entire team of It Works, top income earners, top leaders who also train them. And that is power. Okay. That is like, we're pretty badass because of that. You know, there's a lot of companies who actually fight over stuff like this. Not many companies jump on Zooms or power hours and show them everything they're doing, because I know, and like, I'm not even gonna say it on here because I know this is going up on YouTube, but I have personally met these people and they're like, it is not like the other companies, right? Like, yeah, you'll learn tips and tricks and stuff like that, but people don't sit there and share everything. Like look at Jessica Oram. Okay, Jessica Oram, when she's the one that wrote that the wrap post that everybody got a gazillion loyal customers off of last month. Okay, she's the one that wrote that, and she shared it with everybody. She's like, I just signed 10 loyal customers. Here, go put it on your walls. I signed like 20. Right? A lot of other companies don't do that, and we do. She was right up there. You guys, go use this. How many apps? I'm getting comments on this apps, guys. Go try it. You know, that's and then the same goes for everybody sharing their stories and everything. Okay, is if we didn't want you guys to share them, we would tell you, right? If we didn't, we tell you guys all the time. If you see something, just tweak it to make it sound more like you. And that's where Christina Watts really showed us about the curiosity post, because you notice that none of those posts had any call to action at the end saying, hey, if you're interested, join my business. Those posts are for the people, like April said, they're on the fence, and that's why you need to shout it to the rooftops. Okay, shout it to the rooftops. If someone earns their shopping spree, okay, Peter, what are you eating? Give me the gun. God, aim that dog in plastic. You know, if someone earns their shopping spree, hell yeah, you can congratulate them on your wall, right? Like, oh my God, I'm so proud of Josie. She just earned herself $150 US dollar shopping spree. Oh my God, I cannot wait to see what she gets. Plain and simple. It just shows love and support. And a lot of people love that. They want that in their life. Positivity, light, life, laughter. What do you guys say? Fun, friendship, freedom, and family. Okay? Fun, friendship, freedom, and family. And I want you guys really to think about those when you're posting and when you're having a conversations. And here's like my last tip for you guys. Maybe we'll see, but here we go. Is when you're having a conversation with a potential, start, right? You know how we just did the color personality training? You guys have watched Afia's training. I also posted one for Ashley. Okay, really.
Ashley's easier to understand.
What?
For the color training, is Ashley's easier to understand? I had problems following the first one you posted.
There's tons. Every single leader I think has done color training. You know, find one that works for you. And if it does, like, post it in the team page, right? So yeah, Ashley Mayfield done one. Who else has done one that I know that has done a really good one? Oh, I think they're all, you'll see them. They'll scroll until you find it, right? Everybody's done a color personality training. You gotta start reading between the lines when you're talking to someone. That way you know where to take the conversation, right? See, that question that I ask people, what makes you interested? I'm looking for them to open up. What makes them interested? Right? What makes them interested? Maybe they just want friends. Maybe they want someone to talk to. You know, maybe, you know,
I just needed a new family.
Exactly.
I just
There's
got
a lot of
the
people
zone.
that join this business because they just want to be a part of something bigger than themselves.
This is exactly why I did it.
Exactly. They want to be a part of something. One of the best things I like about this business, I don't even like the money. I like putting smiles on people's faces. That's why my TikTok is a funny TikTok. Right?
Yeah, my kids pretty much say Jamie. As soon as I hit TikTok, they're like, Jamie.
I've been a mom and wife so long, I felt it was finally time to do something for myself.
And April, I love that you said that because there's so many other women that feel that way. Okay. I felt that way. I remember folding laundry in my other house and I'm like, is this it? Like, I was like a straight A student in high school. I thought I was going to be like a scientist or like a doctor or something. Here I am at 32 or 33 years old, folding laundry, not even Jamie anymore. I'm just mom and wife or Mrs. Keystad. Okay. And that was not okay with me. Don't get me wrong. There's nothing wrong with people that love doing that. And that's what they strive for. But that wasn't what I strived for. I wanted to make a difference in somebody's life. I wanted to, you know, if I could help even one person, I wanted the words that came out of my mouth and people listened. That's what I really wanted. And I wanted it to be because I'm on my screen, Jamie Skistad, not because I'm a mom of 3 boys, not because I married Ryder Skistad, the incredible feller buncher that's like everybody wants to have. I don't, none of that. I wanted it to be my name on the screen. And I wanted when I spoke, people listened. And that meant more to me. So April, you're totally right. And so
mine's on the same page as what April said.
Yeah.
When I lost when my mom passed away, I think we're going on 3 to 4 years ago. I was like, I needed more.
No.
I needed to is it 3 years now?
No.
I needed to change my life because I didn't know what to do. I went through the counseling. Unfortunately, counseling didn't work for my sisters or anybody else in my family. And I lost everybody. So
yeah, I remember you telling me about that, you know, and it's okay. Like I've told you guys before, it's okay to talk about the negative stuff that goes on in your life. Just don't be negative about it.
No, I've turned it around to a positive.
Louisa, yeah, you're not gonna see Louisa going on there bashing her family, but
I'm waiting to hold up that certificate that you're supposed to send me. I have a spot on my wall for it.
I wish Amy was on here because this is actually supposed to be Amy's job, not mine. Okay.
I have a spot for it and everything.
Okay. I have the PDF if you guys want that. Okay, so but you guys get the point, right? When I say shout out to the rooftops, talk about us so much that you think you're annoying, but remember, you're not promoting to a standing army. People aren't waking up to see what you're ready to post about, right? I have TikToks that I do that get like 200 views, and then I get some that have like 2,000 comments, right? And you want to know the ones that do the best when I do them is the ones when I'm actually talking. When I speak and I tell people my story on TikTok, those are the ones that take off. Because why? Probably because I'm a real person. Right? It's not me doing some dance move saying that I've made $1 million, quadrillion, gazillion dollars, you know, and I actually see people ripping people apart on that. Like, oh, here comes another network marketer who's made thousands and thousands of dollars. No, you actually won't barely ever see how much I say that I make. I say that I brought my husband home. I say that my son has a freedom from a disease because every Thursday we get these incredible bonuses. So I get to walk down to the pharmacy and go just blow it out of my bank account. So I'm not even kidding. This past week, my son, the Dexcom, the whole month's worth of his Dexcom, which is like over $300, by the way. They put the same numbers on each Dexcom because when he uploads one, he has to put in a new number because if he has the same number, they think it's the old one. So he had a whole month's supply basically fail. He couldn't use them. And so we had to contact Dexcom, and he's been waiting for five days for his Dexcom because it was over the weekend. I've never seen him more miserable for having to poke his finger. It was like we went right back to it. And I could not believe how grateful I was. And in that moment, it's a reminder, you know, and that's why we do those gratitude journals. Okay, be grateful. Even if I only made $300 a month in this business, I'd be damn proud of it because you know what? That gives that I don't have to see that look on my son's face when he has to poke his finger again. Okay, that little jump of his hand when he has to poke it to get blood out, and then the worst one is when that one doesn't work out and he has to do it again. Okay, it's the one thing that makes him fall into depression, and because of this business, we can afford that.
I know how he feels about poking his finger. I had to do it through a pregnancy.
One thing he hates about diabetes is poking his finger. It's the one thing that makes him, he freaking hates it. And the look on
I don't blame him.
Yeah, and he's like, he's a gamer. So and to play and because they have to do like 1, 2, 3, like he's got to do it multiple times a day. So one hand is like literally torn to shreds, and then the next day you do the next hand, and then you're gonna go back to that one. They're like literally raw. And because of this business, I get to spend that $300 insanely a month, right? And and he doesn't have to do that anymore. And that's only $300 a month, guys. Okay. So does anybody have anything? I know I told you guys on the videos to, if you guys had anything for me to cover, do you guys want me to talk anything else? Or is this kind of, you know, I wanted to be more like, not so much about a customer distributor conversation, but more about how you guys are feeling about yourselves and confidence and how we're perceiving ourselves online kind of thing. So, but I think you guys had some really good points. April, Louisa, you guys all had some really good points on what can really make a difference. And you got to think about that. What can make a difference in someone's life? Take yourselves out of it. What's minimal to you? You know, $300 now to me is like, is nothing. But what if it's that's something, but I know there's hundreds upon probably millions of people who can't afford those for their children because they're and that's just the Dexcom, right? That's because it's $300 a month, right? Some people I know, that's why I have such a big diabetic following. I know there's so many people in the United States who have to pick human insulin over analog insulin because they can't afford it, right? So, you know, and I know me being able to go buy all these stuff for my son because of our weekly bonuses would mean everything to them. To be able to buy their child analog insulin over the human insulin that is not the same is, like I said, take yourselves out of it. What might be like minimal to you might not be minimal to somebody else. And just always remember when you're posting, there's there's a ton of people that are like $500 away from bankruptcy right now. Like a good chunk. Like you guys are actually shocked by the number. Like how many people are only $500 away from bankruptcy? Okay.
Been there.
Yeah. So does this help? You guys?
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
Considering I have been bankrupt.
There you go. Now you know how it feels.
I totally forgot about that.
Don't want to be bankrupt, right? That takes 7 years to get out of. Right?
I'm still waiting to get out of it.
You get released from it.
Christopher 6.
My brother went bankrupt. You got to do the
I've got one more year.
Yeah.
One more year.
Christopher 6. That's a long time. People know that, right? So, I hope it helps.
I completely forgot about it until you said it, and I was like, "Oh wait, I did the bankruptcy thing."
Exactly. Right.
That's when my dad got mad at me because I put him in the bankruptcy.
So okay. And if you guys need any help reading between the lines when you're having, you know, a distributor conversation or something, just screenshot it, message me. I'm happy to show you. It's just sometimes like I've spoken to more people, so lots of times I can see it faster.
I usually send it to Josie first, and if Josie doesn't have the answer, then I say, "Fine, you get a hold of Jamie because she talks to you more than me."
I can usually see, like, I just had someone before who was just ecstatic about the actual product side of it and how our products are made, right? And if you pick that out fast, guess what I'm going to talk about? I'm going to talk about our product line. I'm going to go more into detail about the product line, more so than I would with anybody else, right? I'm literally going to go through like so many of the products and how incredible what the products have done for me, right? And, you know, and so many other people. I talk about Stephanie, like she's my one platinum customer. That is just, it's insane, you guys. If you get someone to a platinum customer, she saves so much, but she gets more deal on the product than we do. Like it's insane.
Is it one of ours platinum now, Josie? Is it one of mine?
Yeah, like she gets an amazing deal and free shipping.
The one you signed her to me, isn't she platinum now? Yeah, Darren's almost at platinum too.
Yeah, so they get an amazing deal, right? But she's lost over 100 pounds. Like I helped her do that. That's amazing, right? So it's, you know, those little things like that. And I ask people like that when they message me and like, I just lost 6 pounds in my first week. I ask them, do you mind if I use it? I say, I cut off their name and cut off their picture. You mind if I use that? And they're like, absolutely no, just use it. They're excited for you. They're like, get more people on this product, Jamie, right? So, and that's the same kind of concept with distributors as it is for loyal customers. That's why we ask for testimonies, okay? Because they're so powerful, especially if they say your name in it. Because then they know you didn't get it off somewhere else. But anybody have any questions? Right? And I did record it. So if you guys want to go back, because I know a lot of the times I talk really fast and if you want to go back and rewatch this again, guys, let me know.
Quiet in my house. I could keep up with you tonight.
Yeah. But you know, was one thing Christina Watts has taught me was the curiosity post. And that was other people shouting things out in this business. right? The lifestyle posts. Go read some Jade Hooper's posts. She's incredible. I could tell her story.
I've been reading
I can hop on and tell how Jade Hooper, why she joined this business. Okay. Like
I've been reading Trisha's stories every.
Exactly. Right. You guys could probably, you know, you guys have probably heard my story. You know, when people can start telling my story verbatim, I know I'm doing a good job. Okay. Tell a story so much that you're blue in the face. Shout it to the mountaintops. Okay, because it's funny how like you might say the same story but in a different way, and it might actually resonate with somebody. Okay, so I hope this helps, and I think we should do more distributor Zooms in the future. Just because I think that I think it's something that would be great for you guys if you're watching. You guys are watching the slate in the background.
I have 2 boys. I'm used to it.
So, okay, guys, this is an awesome Zoom, and thank you for having. Don't forget to take your screenshots, so you can put it under the giveaway post. Oh, I'll do it, even though it's my thingy. Yeah, okay. Everybody ready? Okay. Okay. So if you guys didn't take it, I have one and I can give it to you guys. And yes, Louisa, you could go or just
already put it in. I said plus
put it in twice. Right? Just put it in twice and just put on the one that we forgot on May 18th. So okay, guys. I hope you guys have a good night, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.
Oh, bye, Melissa.